AC Butch, and this is the story of my love affair with Lucy. And what a love affair it was. Let's go back to the middle 1980s. I'm doing really well in Atlantic City with the business that I set up, Rosemary Productions, in honor of my wife at the time. And she was kind of the front person. I let her do all the talking. She loves to talk, and I handle all the back end stuff, getting the bands together, rehearsing them, setting up the video to send in to the different entertainment directors in Atlantic City. And like I said, everything was really going well. We had Ernie and Caesars. We had so many different great bands just performing down there and kicking ass. Let me tell you something. I decided that I like the area so much, why not open an office there? This way Rosemary can stay in Brooklyn and do her thing with the party warehouse that she loves. And I could come out here and kind of get a nice apartment on the boardwalk or something like that and run the entertainment business right out of Atlantic City. So I contact a local real estate agent, and I tell him what I'm looking for. Whether it be in Atlantic City, things were really popping there, so that might have been a little tough, or very close to Atlantic City, right along the Atlantic Ocean. So he goes, okay, why don't you meet me in my office, which happens to be in Ventnor. Now, I was never south of Atlantic City and had no idea what it even looked like. Because every time I came in, it would either be the expressway directly in, or sometimes I would get off on Route 9 at around exit 48 and go past Smithville and everything, which was beautiful. I love that, and come in that way. So I go down, he gave me directions. I pick him up at his office. Well, as a matter of fact, we got into his car, if I remember correctly. And within a couple of miles, Ventnor was nice. It was different. The whole area was very different than I expected. All of a sudden, we come into Margate, and I see the sign, now entering Margate, and everything seemed to change. I mean, Margate was really high end, beautiful homes, beautiful landscaping, and it just had a feel of, like, all of a sudden I thought I was in Miami or whatever. It just had a completely different feel. We go down about a mile or so, and there's this big elephant on the left side, this beautiful, gigantic elephant. I said, what is that? He said, hey, that's Lucy. Lucy has been here for 100 years. At one time, believe it or not, it was a hotel. I said, a hotel? And let me tell you, people, I instantly fell in love with Lucy. Well, anyway, it turns out that Margate Towers, he wanted to show me. He asked if it was okay just to stop by where he lived, that there was a condo for sale, even though he knew I wasn't looking for that, but he would like to show it to me anyway. I said, okay, no problem at all. We parked, beautiful driveway coming right into Margate Towers. The building was 11 stories. It had security 24/7. You go in a really nice lobby with somebody at the desk and everything like that. I just love the feel of it. Anyway, it was a one-bedroom up on the third floor, overlooking the Atlantic Ocean and the pool, and the cabanas right underneath it. And because it was right in the middle, it's only the middle apartments had a double terrace, so it had this beautiful big wide terrace. I walked in and instantly fell in love with that, on top of Lucy right next door. I just couldn't get it. There's just something that felt so right. I did something at that point that blew his mind. I went into my pocket, I pulled out a check, and I said, I'll take it. It's a $10,000 deposit, okay? He goes, never in my life. He goes, Cliff, I wasn't even really trying to sell you this. Well, yeah, of course he wasn't. But he goes, nobody has ever done this before. I said, well, let's set it up and do it. When can I move in? Anyway, that was the story of how I first met Lucy, fell in love with her, and have been in love with her ever since. I mean, I get a feeling every time I pass Lucy. I can't even explain it, but I'm going to show you more about Lucy because I got some video too. AC Butch, over and out.